BrewTube Beer Review! It's time to dive into the depths yet again of another barrel-aged brew. And from whom do we have said barrel-aged brew to pour down our necks today? We have one from Founders Brewing Company out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, USA. Yay, yay! And what beer do we have for them today? You see some KBS and some barrel-aged stuff. That's right, we got there KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge. It's an Imperial Stout. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 11% ABV and 40 IBUs. Now, what about ingredients in this beer? Well, they never tell you really what they put in Founder Stouts, like the ingredients in this and that, but we do know that they're using Mackinac Fudge coffee, maple syrup, and chocolate in this beer. So, basically, this is like, I guess, CBS with like more fudgy flavor to it and stuff like that. That's what I'm surmising, since CBS isn't around anymore, and this is a riff off the whole KBS series. Now, this has been bourbon barrel aged, they used to say, for over a year. Maybe that's sort of what it is now. Who knows? So, that's what I know about the beer. You saw the pour. At the pour, we're going to talk about the appearance now and stuff. It had a nice two-finger head, and still, even after I've been flapping my jaws and getting around here to take the video, we still have a really nice bubble cap at the top. Not a surprise with the Founders beers. And this beer is black as night, black as pitch. No light is penetrating through it. The only thing we can see is black, delicious-looking liquid, and a lovely coffee or kind of khaki-colored top. When I swirl it, we're getting tons of glass lacing immediately, and alcohol lake just clawing down the inside of that glass. Look at that beautiful black liquid in our drinking vessel. But you know what? If it's pretty, that's great and everything, but it better smell good too. So let's dive in for that aroma. Wow, right up at the front, they say, you know, this has got like fudge in it. It is a blast of chocolate right in your grill. Maple, coffee, burnt brown sugar, licorice notes, lovely yummy bourbon and vanilla. As it opens up, the bourbon aroma is wafting up to the top even more. Some char notes, coffee. Man, this is mouth-wateringly delicious. It smells sweet and rich, and it's like, I don't know how to, it smells like dessert in a glass, and that's probably what it's supposed to be. I've had enough sniffing on this. Wait. Nice vanilla pipe tobacco, too. I digress. You're not surprised. Let's dive in. Cheers! Wow. Wow, right up in your face. Bam, chocolate, bourbon, vanilla. Rich. Nice full body, not like gloopy thick. Really nice full mouth coating sort of body to it. The 11% was really well hidden. Besides a little bit of warming in the chest, there really wasn't any booze besides the aroma of bourbon in the nose of this beer. But wow, super smooth. This is crushable for an Imperial Stout. KBS is always top quality, but man, the flavors in this are really tasty. Thick, rich, viscous, sweet, chocolate, toffee, pipe tobacco, barrel char, coffee. Everything that was in that nose is playing out in there. And the back end of this is of chocolatey bourbon. And what's not to like that? If you like chocolate, coffee, and bourbon and beer, well, here we go. Well, you know what? I want to go and finish the rest of this. So let's talk about grading this beer. You hear I'm geeking out. What do the other folks think? At time of recording, Beer Advocate is giving this brew a 98. Straight up A+ range. That's like a 4.55 out of 5 or something on their sister or brother, whatever it is, kind of reviewing site, which would be Untapped. And they're giving this 4.45 out of 5. That's definitely A+ for them. Let me take one more taste and see what I got. Wow. I don't know how the maple will hold up in this. The maple's not the biggest component. You didn't hear me mention it too much. But as a barrel-aged brew, hitting flavors that they say are going to be in there, and as I'm talking, that maple has got kind of like a smokiness that's supporting the chocolate fudge taste of that coffee. All the flavors are in here. I'm going to go 99. It's just freaking tasty as hell. I don't know if it will sell or enter any better than this. If I would suspect that it would sell or get better, I'd go #Hundies. But I think right now, this is one you drink fresh. KBS does sell it really well, though they say always drink it fresh or whatever. The KBS variants sell it really well, though I think the maple, like in almost all maple beers, that flavor will fade over time. But this is super tasty, and it's a great elevation of what I think was CBS, because there's a lot of echoes of CBS in this beer, but it's got that coffee and way more chocolatey side of it that you never got in CBS, which was way more maple dominant. So yum, I'm digging it. Have you had KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge? That's a freaking mouthful. If you have, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. I also really like it when you do me a great big favor and think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. And it's exceedingly cool when you do me another favor and you rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us. And if you get around to it, you can do me something awesome as a favor. You know what that is. What is it? Oh, yeah. Smash that like button, because that, along with one, especially at 11%, is all I'm going to need of KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge to put my big ass barrel-aged beer drinking happy face on. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a bunch of KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge drinking love for you, and you know what's coming for you by now. That's right. Are you ready? Hell yes. A big peace out!